What's up, YouTube? Back again, another video. Today we are going over BDK Gris charnel extrait de parfum. Lovely fragrance, unisex. I think that it's perfectly unisex. A man and a woman can put this on and it do just fine, okay? This extrait de parfum concentration, which means it's a lot of fragrance oil, or more fragrance oil, not as much alcohol's perfume or perfumer's alcohol, which I want to say is at least 30% concentration of the actual oil, and then the rest of it would be the fragrance alcohol. Okay, so when you smell it, it opens up with some fig accord, black tea, and then it has fig in it as well. When I first smelled it, and so I bought it, and before I sprayed it, I put my nose to it and I got a dose of fig. And I actually didn't spray it the day I got it because it was late when I was actually able to open this up. So I got it and I opened it up, but I didn't spray it. And I was like, that fig smells good. Like, that's the first thing, and like the only thing I noticed was the fucking fig. I have never had a fragrance with fig in it, so when I got this, I immediately was like, okay, I'm gonna dig this. Like, this is gonna be banging. The next day, fast forward, I sprayed it. And then I just got a dose of everything but fig. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fig was there, but it wasn't as prominent as I thought it was going to be. And so I think I was disappointed on that first spray. Like, when I sprayed this, I was like, what the fuck? That being said, it still smelled good, but it just wasn't that fig. Like, I just thought it was just going to be figgy. Figgy. Anyways, let's keep it pushing. We've got fig, some black tea, sandalwood, tonka bean, vanilla, cardamom, and there's some other stuff in here too. Somewhere I'll have a fragrance breakdown. You might even be able to see in the background. But yeah, I'll have it here somewhere. So opens up and you do get some of that fig. You get a lot of sexy cardamom. People love to say cardamom is sexy. I don't necessarily know if that's sexy. I like the way it smells, but I ain't never smelt nothing on nobody and I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's sexy. Like, I've never smelt something on somebody that's like, that shit's sexy. And I want to say this real quick. People, do what you do, say what you say. I'm a firm believer that people like to call stuff, I don't even want to say it on here, but they'll say stuff as though if you just spray a fragrance, you'll get all this magical attention or something like that. And that's just not true. I don't know if I got a YouTube channel and I want it to pop. I don't know if I should just be lying to y'all, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's nothing that you can just spray and people just going to be like, oh my God, come here, I got to have you. Like, no, a fragrance is something that accentuates you. You know what I mean? Like, you put your fragrance on. After you put on your outfit, put your outfit on and be like, this fragrance would suit my outfit. Enough rambling. This can pretty much be worn all year round. You could even pull this off in summer. I think if you want to wear this in summer, it needs to be at night. And it needs to be like a kind of an outdoors occasion. And the only reason I say that is because of the fig accord that's in this and like the black tea that's in this. You probably could wear this all year round and not have an issue with it, except there is vanilla and tonka bean in here. It's super sweet. I don't know if you want to be oozing in sweetness when it's super duper hot. That being said, I'm probably gonna rock it when it's super duper hot. It doesn't bother me, but I want to go back. Opens up, fig, black tea, cardamom, and then it's woody. It's a little woody. So you got spicy, woody, you got the fig, and then you got the vanilla, and you got the tonka bean. Makes it a little sweet. This is a perfectly unisex fragrance. When you spray it, since it's an extrait de parfum, I don't think that this just projects crazy. Like, I think that this is something that's heavy and it lingers on the body, so it'll last a long time. I think I get like 10 hours. I think there's people on Fragrantica saying they've got 12. I personally haven't gotten 12, but maybe I could if I pay more attention to it. But definitely get about 10 hours out of this. But it's not like this projection beast monster of a fragrance. So you go and spray it and it'll last, but it's just not gonna project. It'll leave a good scent trail. So when you walk by someone or someone walks past you, they'll get whiffs of it and be like, oh, that smells elegant or whatnot. I always use the word elegant. It smells good. It smells pleasant. There we go. It smells pleasant. Definitely has like some sort of a body wash type deal, but it's not like a blue fragrance body wash. Like not something that like a man would traditionally put on like with some Axe or fucking, I don't know, any fucking body wash. So I definitely recommend this for a fragrance enthusiast, or if you want to wear something that everybody don't know about. I think you can pick this up. It lasts, doesn't project, but it lasts. And if I had to give an estimate of how far it projects, it probably projects like about a foot. So that's why I say you probably could wear this when it's hot, because it's going to sit close to the skin and that heat ain't going to do anything but help it travel a little bit, so it would be more noticeable. So longevity, 10 hours. Will it project? Probably a foot, and that's just depending on how hot it is. If it's super duper cold, I don't think it's going to project at all. Someone's going to have to get on top of you to smell it. That being said, it is a gorgeous scent. That fig, when you do smell it, just kind of set it off. It just sets it apart from other things that I've smelled personally. If I had to rate this fragrance, I would give this a 9 out of... I take that back. Let me draw it back down. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. My knocks is that this is pretty expensive. Go do some research. See where you can find it cheapest. It's pretty expensive, and it doesn't project. If it project and wasn't as expensive, I think this would be a 10 out of 10 because this is a gorgeous scent. But I know for me personally, not me personally, I just know that people would want, when they get a fragrance, they want to be smelled and they want it to project. Me personally, I've kind of matured a little bit in my fragrance game. I don't necessarily care if this projects or not. As long as it lasts and you can get like a little dose or whiffs of it throughout the day. If it lasts and you can get some whiffs, I'm cool with it. So me personally, I would give this a 9 out of 10. But for those who think it might be a little expensive, it is a little expensive. And for those who want it to project and be this beast mode fragrance, it's not going to do that. But it does last. Research, figure out where you can get it cheapest. I do recommend you getting this if you're a fragrance enthusiast. If you're not a fragrance enthusiast, don't get it. If you want to smell different from the Bleu de Chanel's and 1 Millions and the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue and all that other Lattafa stuff that's out there, if you want to smell different, go pick this up. But if you just want to smell good, there's plenty cheaper alternatives that you can pick up. Peace. Have a blessed day.